Isn't this lovely? Isn't this wonderful? Isn't this pretty? Yes, I'm an ocean girl. Birds. Hi, cat. We got dogs. We're at the dog beach. Sorry, my camera's a bit askew. Hey, Jim. I sure did, Jim. I didn't think it was Daytona Beach, though. It was more like north of Tampa. And I was horrified. And you know, it was just a few days after I took that video of that boy and his dad filling in the hole that he had made. The dad was literally, he was sitting right next to his son, who was up to his neck in sand. The hole was this deep. And when I saw this kid, I was horrified, because a hole like that, if it would have caved in, that boy would not have survived. Up to his neck, there's just no way. It happened so fast too. Hi, baby, hi. Little doggy. Little dog, big, so cute. You are here, cat, never forget. You're at the beach when you're on the beach report. Jim, wait, what did you lie about? No, well, it's okay, Jim. You're not a journalist, so I got it right. We're working together. It's okay. I'm glad you brought it up. Hey, Lappy. Yeah, the ocean is amazing today. Hi, LaDonna. No, Lappy. The father was sitting next to his son, who was neck deep in a hole. And I got to okay, so here's me. I walk up and I say to the dad, is this your son? He says, yes. And I said, and I'm like, you need to get him out of that hole, because that is so dangerous. And I've got a kind of a sense of urgency in my voice, because seriously, I'm afraid for this kid. And this better not happen on my watch. So, you know, I let him know that there's a sense of urgency. And the father looks at me and he looks at his son and he says to his son, he goes like this, he goes, don't move. And I'm like, oh my God, did you just tell this kid not to move? I couldn't even believe it. And then he looks at me and he says, I'll handle this. And I'm like, alrighty then. So I walked away. But of course, I checked out what was going on, and I saw that the boy went out of the hole right away and started to fill it in. And that's the video that I put on my short. You can see it. And I also did a live video on Facebook about that too, because my Facebook family has seen me over the past 10 years walking the beach, and I'll be doing my beach report, blah, 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 you know, and just chatting and whatever. And all of a sudden I'll be like, hold on. And I will see a child in a hole, and I'll have to go and tell the parents that they need to get their children out of that hole. And it never fails. Somebody will call me a Karen and make fun of me and say I'm crazy. But you know what? If I don't say something and a child dies in a hole and I just walked past and didn't say something, forget it. That's on me. That is on me. Oh, it's Miracle. Hi, Miracle. Yes, yes, I'm glad you're here. You are chatting with us. Hey, Samit. Hi, Rhonda, California. How's your weather over there? Hi, Milo, Serbia. Anyway, Never, ever, ever dig holes at the beach. So look at these dogs. You know who digs holes at the beach? I'll show you some likely culprits. Hey Glenn, we're on Juno Beach in Florida. And it's been overcast all day. This is the best part of the day. And the dogs are all over here to celebrate. I love to watch the dogs on the beach. It's so relaxing. They're always so happy. Hello, Korea. Hi, Stacy. Hello, Alcatraz. All dogs dig holes at the beach. But you know, oh hi baby, hi, no jumping, no jumping. What a cutie. It's okay, all the dogs say hi to me. Oh, look how cute they all are. It's a dog party. Glenn has 3 rescues. My dog Muffin was a rescue. Yeah, they always want attention from me. All the dogs are my friends. Whenever they see me, they always sit on my foot. It never fails. No matter where I am, if there's a dog, it's gonna come and sit on my foot. Isn't this beautiful? More dogs. So sunset is coming up. We can't really see the sun, but it's right over there. Hi, Vance. All right, Miracle. Have a wonderful day. Glad you came on to say hello. Hi, Gloria. Gloria, who knew you were an Apple phone educator? That was great. Yeah, dog park at the beach. All the dogs love the beach. And look at these waves. I don't even see any surfers. I wish I had my boogie board. Oh, here comes one of our 4-legged friends. Yeah, the sun is hidden behind the dunes. And we're on the East Coast, so we're not going to see the sunset from the East Coast. There's our precious little baby. Oh, how cute are you? Hello. So sweet. Who needs to see this today? Raise your hand. I heard something about back-to-back snowstorms up north. Stay warm. Glad you're here, Sarah. Vance. Smeet. Yeah, it's a little cloudy. It's a lot better than it was earlier, though. Hey, Pia. More dogs. Hey, Sherry. are here. Yes, Florida. Juno Beach, Florida. That in front of you, that's Juno Beach Pier. A very, very famous pier, a famous beach. This is one of, I think it's in the top 10 of the world's best beaches. I know it's might be #1 for cleanest beach in the world. You know what, Lappy? Tonight's gonna be just as fun. And if you're a Boston or a Journey fan, probably the most fun you'll have all week. Honestly, the band tonight, oh my God, you guys are gonna love, 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 love. Look at this sweetheart. Hello. Such pretty eyes. It's always hard to show you the dogs when they come up to me. My phone doesn't work like that. West Virginia, 19 degrees. Woo! A high of 24. That doesn't sound good. I'm glad you're here, Sherry. Oh, Sarah's in Tennessee. It gets cold there, doesn't it? Hey, Nazil. And Boston, isn't Boston always chilly and snowy, Michael? At least during the winter time. I've never been to Boston, so I can't say. So you can see the sun is over there. Oh, Sarah, thank you. Thank you so much for the floating heart. Greatly appreciate it. What a beautiful beach day. We are live on Juno Beach in Florida on the Atlantic Ocean. Dogs everywhere. Hey, Salmon. You know, Lappy, I could walk along the beach for hours and hours, and there have been times where I probably clocked in 20 miles just walking on the beach. I love to walk, and I especially love to walk on the beach because I don't have to wear shoes, and I don't like to wear shoes. That's right, little. We're in Florida. We're in Florida on Juno Beach, where every beach seems to be a dog beach. I don't know where Juno Beach is. It is very awesome, Mr. JB. Absolutely beautiful here in Juno Beach, Florida. The ocean looks amazing, doesn't it? And it's warm like soup. Hi, Tim. You are so welcome. It's a little bit chilly for bikini weather today. I did not get to do my sun bath either because it was kind of cold. This is the Atlantic Ocean. Live from Juno Beach. We've got a sunset kicking it up right now. I think it goes down at like 6 o'clock. And it is 5:20 every day. More and more sunshine. Gotta love it. That's right, Juno Beach. Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's beach report. Thank you, Sherry. I start to want to talk about the news, and Sherry's already there. Spamberger got sworn in as governor in Virginia now. Winsome Sears lost, as you know. Virginia will never learn. So seriously looking to move before 2026 ends. I don't blame you. Isn't Spamberger the guy who actually wished against his political opponents. Oh gosh, you have to see this dog. That is a big dog. What a big, beautiful baby. How gorgeous is that dog? Wow, he's so big you wouldn't believe it. So beautiful. Beautiful dog. Yeah, the waves are not huge, but they're nice. These are good boogie boarding waves, actually. Codification thinks that you have to be a certain color to love dogs. That sounds a little bit racist, Cod. Lots of people love dogs. I don't think your skin color makes a difference. Was that a Doberman, Ivan? Looked like a Doberman. Are you chilly, Donna? Where'd you go? Juno Beach was one of the code-named beaches for D-Day for the invasion of Normandy. Oh my gosh, Lappy, I did know that. It was a lot different than that beach that you're on for sure. I knew I'd heard of Juno Beach and I didn't know why it stuck in my mind. So thank you, Lappy, for letting me know that. Yes, we're near Jupiter. April Spamberger is her name. Her commercials were ridiculous. Oh, this is a different person. Somebody else from Virginia also won who was like kind of making threats. People fell for her BS. Oh boy. Oh, Spamberger's a female. Thank you guys. Thank you. I don't know all about the politics in Virginia, except you guys are always fighting about something, right? Virginia seems to be a bellwether state. Spamberger. All right, well, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. So, who was the guy who won and had made threats against somebody else? Who was that? That's right, James. My life is a total vacation. You're not wrong. I make it that way. In fact, I have been notorious throughout my life of being on vacation and never wanting it to end and kind of making sure that it didn't. It's a thing that I do. And now I live on vacation forever. Yes, they can be off their leashes at the dog beach. It's a real thing. You guys are funny. So the temperature is in the low 70s. So here's my situation. I've been doing this show, The Beach Report, for 10 years now. More than 10 years. I'm hitting on 11 years in 2026. But it started in like November of 2015. So, mostly Democrat, Northern Virginia, surrounded by idiots. I hear you. Yes, James. More than 10 years. Going on 11 years now. So, mostly on Facebook. And now I'm here on YouTube because Facebook didn't like me anymore and kind of really, I don't want to talk about it. I'll just say this. Facebook is a scam. And Facebook is not good for creators like me, especially creators like me who love my country and do believe in Make America Great Again. So I'm glad you're here, Chris. And I know there are going to be people who don't like my enthusiasm for President Trump, and that's fine. But we need to have civil conversations with each other. I'm glad you're here, Joseph. And that's what this channel is all about. It is about not just making friends, but you're part of a family when you're on the beach report. And families do argue with each other, but we love each other in the end, and we talk to each other, and we try to understand why. Oh, there's always a dog. Yes, make America great again like Venezuela. Well, yeah, it almost seems like we're starting with Venezuela, but it's okay. That's okay. Every day we find out the extent to which our country has been fleeced, absolutely robbed by, I'm going to say, officials who sold us out to other countries. I can't even really blame the people from other countries when the lawmakers made it possible for them to commit fraud, and then they would also pocket the money. So it's the most beautiful sunset walk ever, Gob, absolutely. But yeah, so we Americans are very tired of being treated like the world's piggy bank against our will. Thank you, Daniel. And they are traitors, Robert. And again, I'm not blaming the foreigners. I'm blaming the Americans who sold us out to the foreigners. You know who they are. Nasty Nancy. Did you know that Dianne Feinstein was actually being driven around by a Chinese spy for at least 20 years? You know, so many of our senators, Republican and Democrat, if they've been in office for the past 50 years, you can bet that they have sold us out to another country. And that's on them. So anyway, yeah, they're all crooks. Exactly. We need Doge from sea to shining sea. Agreed, Joseph. We also need to stand up for ourselves now. And as people, not just Americans, but as people, we need to come together. And term limits would definitely help, Michael. Hello, Fred. But as Americans who love our country, and as people who need people, they're the luckiest people in the world. Yeah, like I can't do my Streisand imitation right now. But anyway, you get my point. We do need each other. And we need to show kindness towards each other and try to understand where other people are coming from. If you guys want to talk about immigration, ooh, I just got kissed by the ocean. I love when that happens. If you want to talk about immigration, I can talk about it. I've been there, I've done that. So I've become made aware that my channel, The Beach Report, is not all that it can be. And I should be doing a lot better, but I'm undisciplined apparently. So I'm getting some advice now about how to run my channel so that I can actually run with the big dogs, if you will. Common sense is helpful. Everybody needs to get on board with it. I agree, Joseph. Why do I love Trump? Because Trump is not in bed with the deep state. Because Trump is fighting for we the people. Because Trump does care about the little guy. And if you think he doesn't, then I don't know. I don't know where you're coming from, because it's so clear to those of us who can see what's been happening. And, you know, they tried to install, and I do mean install, Kamala Harris and Tom Waltz as our leaders. Right there. Could you even imagine? This country being led by Kamala Harris and Tim Waltz. Yeah. He's made me feel safe, KMA, actually. I feel so much safer knowing that he is getting rid of the dangerous criminals and he is doing things to make my country better. He is uncovering all the fraud. He is working on fixing all of the problems that have been caused not just in the past 4 years, but in the past 50 years, and it's a lot. And it will take some time, but he's clearly doing it. You're better than the dogs. Try not to keep up, that it makes your own style. Stay blessed. I agree. I hear you. You're right. You're right. I'm not trying to run with the big dogs. I'm trying to, I just want to be myself, but I also do have a message to get out. And I am also 60 years old, okay? Whatever you want to think about me, I have lived through some life. Dogs all around me. And we need kindness so bad, LaDonna. You're so right. And I am about to become a grandmother. And I am so thrilled to be 60 years old. And I have a lot of wisdom to share with you all. And I have been through a lot. And I love my country. And I love people. Again, people who need people. They're the luckiest people in the world. Thank you. That congratulations is huge, and I don't want to think about it or jinx it till it actually happens. So, you know what I mean, just to be on the safe side. Anyway, yeah, love or hate my hat, I don't care. I love it. I love things to be garish. I love sparkly things. I'm a crazy old lady, and I just love to shine and sparkle and be at the beach and do my thing. And ain't nobody gonna bring me down. Don't bring me down. Don't bring me down. Bruce. Yeah, I break into song all the time. So I don't know how disciplined I'm going to be on the beach report, but I am trying. I know there are a lot of things that I can do, like changing my headlines and to not make them all say live from the beach report, and a lot of stuff I have to work on. Lappy knows ELO. Hey Lappy, I saw ELO in Pittsburgh like 15 years ago. It was great. Anyway, yeah, Boy Blue, I have a fun channel, and we're gonna have so much fun tonight. It's going to be amazing. So we have a great concert coming up tonight, and I know that's one of the problems of my channel, according to my advisors, is that I do a lot of concerts and a lot of music that's copyrighted, and it brings me down and it kind of destroys my monetization. But at the same time, I would so much rather show people having a good time and lift people's spirits than the 15 cents I'm going to make from being monetized, So, yes, exactly, Sherry, exactly. I'm so excited. Anyway, we don't want to talk about that. Mum's the word. Grandmom's the word. Anyway, thank you, Maverick. I love my hat too. Yeah, ain't nobody gonna bring me down on my preferences for sparkly things. That's just the way I am. And if you don't like it, you can go pound sand. I've got tons and tons of sand for you to pound. No, but seriously, we like to laugh and have fun, and I'm glad you guys are here. And this show, this channel, it's unique. And whether or not it makes me $1 million, or right now we're up to like $200 a month, I'll take it. I'll take it, because I apparently don't work for money. Money is not that important to me. I know somebody wanted to ask earlier today about how to read books that help you make money, and I really can't tell you how to do that, but I can tell you how to manifest your dreams. And I think that is way more important than money, because I'm real good at that. Look at where I am at 60 years old, and I live at the beach. It's pretty awesome. I designed this life, by the way, and I'm happy to share my tips and tricks with all of you too. But you need to be kind to each other and to me. I'm not here trying to hurt anybody, but I do want this country to be a better place. And I'd like to start with everybody just being nice to each other, you know? See the ocean. How can you be angry at the ocean? Jeff Lynne was great in the Traveling Wilburys with Eddie Orbison. Oh, Joseph, you are so in the right place. Yes, we love the good music. And oh, thank you. Jackie thinks I look older than 60. That's so kind. What a sweet thing to say. Love you back. Thank you, pretty. Thank you. Yes, it always amazes me at the people who come on and try to harsh my mellow. But guess what? Can't be done. Can't be done. You're never going to convince me that I'm old and disgusting, okay? Maybe you want me to think that, but it's not possible because I know it's not true. I know who I am, and now I know who you are. Exactly, boy. She was an angry woman. I look 45. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate that. No, I know the truth about how I look. Believe me, it's I hear it every day. So, you know, if I listen to you guys, I'm either hideously ugly or amazingly gorgeous. And all I want to do is be a blessing to others and get to my Creator one day and say, thank you so much for this fabulous life. And he'll say, thank you, good and faithful servant. And that's what we will do. That's right, Rana. We cultivate our own bliss. And everybody is responsible for themselves. And look at how many people are on right now. 111. Those are angel numbers. And that's wonderful. And I got to say, you know why I have a great look? I have a great look because of this lady right over here. See that? See that? That's Donna. She's my stylist, and she saved my life in a lot of ways. So she's wacky and she's wonderful. Hello.
Want to have some fun on that Santa Monica Boulevard.
Yeah, have fun on Santa Monica Boulevard. Yeah.
All I want to do
is have some fun. And then how does it go?
That's your job.
I know. It's like I'm kind of losing that song. All I want to do is have some fun. Da, 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 da. Something about the only one. I don't know. Yeah, she's enjoying herself. Isn't she beautiful? Anyway, I have the most amazing friends and the most amazing experiences and the most amazing people in my audience. And I love to share this life and these things I do with all of you. Yeah, she's not that shy. Look at the sky, she says, and she's always right about that. She's a great photographer, our Donna. And she's right. Look at this sky. That is gorgeous. Thank you, Turkish. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that I do have to take my channel a little bit more seriously, and I do have to make a living off of it. So tips are not expected, but they are always appreciated. And membership is just like $1 a week. So if you want to join my members group, that also helps me to survive on YouTube. And maybe not running with the big dogs, but barking a lot and loudly. Happiness is found from the soul. It's true. It's true. Yes, the most incredible background. It's gorgeous, isn't it, Sherry? Hey, Maverick. Look at that. Oh, beautiful, for spacious skies, for amber waves of green, for pearl purple mountains, majesty above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea. It's so beautiful here at the beach. We all need our vitamin C. Every day I need it. And I love this country, and I just want it to be a better place. So if that's what you want to, welcome to the Beach Report. I am a journalist. I do cover live news like I did yesterday in front of Mar-a-Lago with the renaming of President Donald J. Trump Boulevard. That was exciting, wasn't it? And I have been covering stories wherever I go. I do journalism kind of like a ministry. So we are live from Juno Beach, Florida. So we can talk about all sorts of stuff. Thank you, Turkish. So please like and subscribe if you are enjoying the Beach Report. And if you want to help support the Beach Report, you can always do a super chat, or you can join my member group, which is just $1 a week. It's only $4.99 for the whole month. And I'd love to have you guys. And I appreciate every one of you who's been following me for the past 10 years. And those of you who are new, I welcome you to the Beach Report. Plastics, I don't see any plastics on this beach. This is a very clean beach. This is actually rated one of the cleanest beaches in the world. What you are looking at is just seaweed. Oh, thank you so much, Rachel. I greatly appreciate that. It means a lot. Sherry, I know you've been watching me for at least 10 years. It's 11 now. And that's the greatest thing about the Beach Report, is these people who have been following me and supporting me all these years. And I just want to keep the Beach Report going, because apparently it's important. And I know a lot of people, I mean, everybody, you're like used to all the polished CNN, fake news, but all the TV people and everything. And I'm a newspaper girl. Hi, Vicky. I always have been. I'm so glad you're here, Maverick. Thank you. But I just want to tell you the truth. And I'm not here trying to get rich and famous. It's not about that for me. It is actually a mission from God that I'm here and that I do the Beach Report. I have not ever been to Kentucky. Kentucky moon, how's that song? Keep on shining, shine on the one that's gone, left me blue. Blue moon over Kentucky, keep on shining, shine on the one who's gone, left me blue. Is that a real song, Rachel, or did I just make that up? I don't know, it sounded pretty good. Pennsatucky, actually, I think there's an actual place called Pennsatucky. That's not bad. I kind of agree with you. Yes, this is Juno Beach, Florida. We are in beautiful Florida. I'm glad you're here, Joseph. Better late than never, absolutely. So I'm glad you guys love music. All right, well, I gotta run because we gotta get ready for tonight's show. Now, if you love Boston and you love Journey, you're gonna have so much fun tonight. This band is called the Smokin' Renegades, and they are just so fantastic. I follow them around. They actually call me a groupie, and I'm happy to be their groupie because they are this good. So stay tuned for tonight's choppers. Stay tuned for tonight's musical Beach Report. Um, wait, do a live about what, Rachel? You'll have to tell me. If you want to know more, please go to my website, jillbooks.com, JILLBOOKS. Jill writes books. Go to jillbooks.com, and please consider buying. I've written 2 books, and I published 2 other books. Well, the newest book isn't up yet because the author's going to have her debut her first book signing party on the 28th. What's that, in like 2 weeks? I think that's in 2 weeks. Thank you, Darla. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. So yeah, yes, Sherry knows. Sherry knows the Smoking Renegades. They're so great. Yes, my last name is Cohen. And if you do want to buy my books, you have to get them only on my website. I do not like Amazon, and I do not use Amazon, even though my first book, Like It Was Yesterday, is all over Amazon. And if you buy it, you'll not get a new one. You'll get it used. It will be signed to somebody else because I sign all my books. So if you want to get a new book, you have to come to my website and buy it there. Back in the day, we would get Vitamin L Pittsburgh, Vitamin L B Taylor. Wait, yes, that sounds familiar. Vitamin L. Vitamin L. B.E. Taylor. I know, yeah, B.E. Taylor. I kind of remember that. I have to look for that. So my first book is Like It Was Yesterday. Costs I think it's $30, including shipping and everything. And then my new book, Do You Think About Me on My Birthday, costs $35, which includes shipping. And Amazon takes 30% of my profits. And I don't want to give them away. Amazon didn't write my book. Amazon's not promoting my book. Amazon's not my friend. So I do it all by myself. Yeah, I remember B.E. Taylor, but just the name. I don't really remember anything. Anyway, I do everything by myself. I am also a book publisher, and I just published, I just published a new book that, like I said, is going to be debuting in 2 weeks. And then I published another book called Still Standing by Joshua Daniel Hayes, which is about child abuse. So there is no bird poo on my hat. Don't lie to me. Yeah, that's right. Amazon has no right taking my money from my hard work. Oy vey, indeed. You guys are funny. All right, well, like I said, we got to go get ready for tonight's musical Beach Report show because we have several. I'm learning now to kind of brand my show. It is a media company, jillbooks.com, media and publishing. And I'm like not the best businesswoman in the world, but I am good at doing the shows. And MK thinks I'm amazing, which is always wonderful to hear. Yes, we are in Juno Beach. This is Juno Beach, which is north of Miami, like 2 hours north of Miami at least. Maybe 2.5 hours north of Miami. Anyway, what else was I going to say? Yeah, so I'm a one-woman show. I'm wearing lipstick and no other makeup. So no filters, nothing. What you see is what you get. I'm a free-range woman. I travel all over Florida, and sometimes I go up north, which I will be going up north this spring because of my special delivery that's about to come up. So you'll get to go on location with me. And of course, we'll hit all the beaches on the way there and on the way back. And that's right, I'm grandma and I got gray hair, and if you don't like it, you can go pound sand. Oh, I love being old. I love having gray hair too. You don't have to hide them. Show everybody what this person thinks about themselves. Yeah, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I look old because I'm 60. So I should look old because I am old. And someday you'll be old too. And I hope that you look as good as I do when you're 60. Not a lot of people do, and that's a fact. How does your grandma look? Does she look like me? Yeah, I don't really deal with liars. I mean lawyers. So no. I'm in my 60s, says Joe. I wish I was 29 again. I feel like I'm 17 again, Joe. Being 60 to me is just a whole new decade of fun as far as I'm concerned. So, Dara, you don't have to be scared of getting old. You just have to take care of yourself. And that's what I do. I try not to gain weight. When I do gain weight, I stop eating. I fast a lot. I try to eat only whole foods. I stay away from processed foods. Well, yeah, don't complain a lot, because you know when you give voice to negativity and bad things, you'll just get more of that. So you have to try to be super positive. Hi, Gretchen. Gretchen has to shovel out her neighbor. You know what? That's great exercise, Gretchen. You go, girl. Yeah, I'm not worried about anything. And we got 64. I can't wait to be 64. It's going to be brilliant. I'll get all the benefits of being old. You don't get any benefits from being old at 60. It's kind of sad. But yes, negativity absolutely will make you old. And if you say nasty things to old people when you're young, that shit'll come back to you. Guarantee it. You know, you get what you give. It's a real thing. Karma's real. As I always say, karma's a bitch, and she's my best friend. Yes, you only live once, and you gotta live it. Exactly. Rachel knows. Rachel knows. I love you guys. 62 does fasting. Exactly. Apple, we have to show these young people. This is Florida, Barbara, or Bart. If you're 60, you qualify for survivor benefits. Do I? Do I really? I don't think I do, honestly. I don't get anything from my husband's death. And I'm waiting for my retirement age. I think that's when I can get the widow benefits. I hope. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm so glad you're here, Rachel. Hey, Hollywood. Oh, it's fun to be a silver fox. It's like I got a foxtail, yeah, right. Yes, proud 50, Maverick. You be proud. It is, you know, what was that song? What a drag it is getting older. I don't agree at all. I think getting old is fun and exciting. And I think the best is yet to come. Hi, Terry. In fact, I would rather be looking forward to my old age than looking back at an amazing childhood and wish I were a kid again. Although I did have an amazing childhood. So you can get it at age 60 if you're married for at least 10 years. Well, yeah, no, I was only married for 11 months. So unfortunately, I'm not getting any widow benefits. And I might not. 11 months might not even be long enough to have been married to him. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm not counting on it, you know. I'm just doing my thing. And I'm actually counting on you guys to help me keep the beach report going. I don't want to get rich and, you know, lofty here, but I do want to keep doing this because I think it's important. And I have a lot to share with you guys and a lot of wisdom. And also, if you're looking to publish a book, I can help. So there's that. Anyway, if you have any questions, hit me up. Marriage is just a piece of paper. Well, it is until your husband dies. And then you're going to get benefits from him working his ass off for a company for 20 years. The Seminole Indians, by the way, for 20 years. Don't you think that, you know, he would be glad that I would get his pension? I think it would be good. So, Barbara, my secret is in staying natural. My secret is in not eating processed foods. My secret is in fasting. Lately, I've been fasting almost every other day, like literally 36-hour rolling fasts. And I really love doing that. It feels really good. I'm thinking I don't want to go over 36 hours because last month I did a 7-day water fast. Well, water, coffee, and tea fast. And it was brilliant and I loved it. But then everyone's like, you're gonna die. And I'm not dying. I'll be your guinea pig, guys, okay? So I'll do more fasting. Yeah, Donna's right. There's a storm approaching. So I think I'm gonna have to get out of it. Let's go do some dancing and some singing tonight, okay? So you guys come back to the beach report. 8:30 tonight, the show starts. Let's do it too. What do you think? All right, you guys. I will see you on the next beach report. Again, if you would consider joining my members group, I'd really appreciate that. It's only like $5 a month. And it does help the beach report to keep on going. So I appreciate any and all help with my show. All right, you guys. I eat one meal a day and still maintain 200 pounds. Nathan, is that good or bad? That seems like a lot, but you're a guy. So 200 is probably normal if you're over 6 feet tall. Am I right? Anyway, I hear you, JF. I hear you. I'm glad you're here. All right, you guys, I'm going to say ciao for now. We'll see you on the show tonight where we're going to dance and sing to Smokin' Renegades. All right, ciao for now, guys.